needed a simple beat to express my grief. Somehow to tell people how I feel inside of me. All the discipline, all the defeat I felt. What's going on, Mr. Wakata? Oh, nothing. See you playing
What's
that
up
Call of
with
Duty.
you? I'm always playing
Come
Call
on,
of
show
Duty
us,
or
show us your
Fortnite.
hat. What's it say today? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes that love just be a trap. Mm-hmm.
Chasing. Chasing it. So what's been
Oh,
going
just
on?
fucking doing my fucking school and shit.
Oh, yo, the school
It's
thing. How's
going.
that going?
You know,
Yeah.
plenty of home,
Man,
plenty of homework.
I've, I've been all right. Me personally, my personal family life and everything has been going, you know, gradually, shifted up, you know what I'm saying? But it's shifted up, you know what I'm saying, as any kind of family structure, you know what I'm saying? It should either stay EBQ, never really should go down, always should increase going up with, family values and, you know, loyalty and honor and shit. To me, that's how I think it should go, because due time at the end, and it might be all that might all you have, whether it's blood or, somebody that you
Yeah, that's what
brought
I've
into
been
your life.
realizing. But it all takes time. It takes a lot of time.
Right. So I've been dealing with some outside my outside my home, my other family outside my home, some two very close good people
Mhm.
that are like family to me. Um w- uh so first let us start off like this. Uh the whole moment, I mean the whole thing, this whole thing was a this ain't that moment. I mean from start to finish. So 19 years ago, before 19 years ago, I was friends with um, one of these individuals, the male individual. I was friends with the male individual for a good 15, 15 plus years, already strong with this certain gentleman. Um, so, a lot of my loyalty and a lot of all the decisions, me personally, I think it would be based on his beneficial benefit, you know. And that was at the beginning of this debacle. So then a couple down years down the line, I had met a female friend, my female friend that now is considered my family. Uh, Now the fucked up thing about this whole situation, right? Now this guy over here, right, knows the other. So this is how knows the other guy, knows my girlfriend, my friend that's a girl, knows her boyfriend. I do too. I know him pretty well too. Acquaintance, every once in a while I see him. Cool cat, you know what I mean? Rest in peace. So years before this whole tobacco, this gentleman was dating another female. This gentleman, my friend, took that female from that gentleman, years ago. Years ago, teenage type shit. So fast forward it to an adult, clear out the blue. These dudes don't even, only way they know each other was from the last event. You know what I'm saying? Never spoke to each other, never, you know what I'm saying? Just knew of each other. Just, he knows that that
Yeah.
guy took his girl. That's it. So fast forward. So now here we are to this day, out of the blue, I had a job working with his family. So I brought her in because she needed a job. She wanted a job. So I brought her in. And sure enough, hold and behold, here goes old effing Casanova. And he takes the freaking girl away from him again. Not even knowing it's his girl. So I bring this to their attention, like, yo, do you know who the boyfriend is already? And he's like, no. I was like, that was such and such, such and such. And he's like, no, fuck. I said, yo. So right then and there, the juju was a little off. So freaking all the juju is off. I told him years ago, I said, this shit ain't gonna work, you know. This shit is, but I was all high, wrecked up. Everybody was. Everybody started getting, this is the time everybody started getting on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were fucking having a blast. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't really into that. That's not what her speed. She smoked weed in the beginning. You know what I mean? And then when she ran into us,
Mm-hmm.
it got a little different. So then other stuff started to come into place. So now their relationship was basically based on sex, money,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
mayhem. You know what I'm saying? So for some years, he ended up getting her pregnant. Didn't stop them from doing whatever they were doing. Another one comes, you know. Ah, still don't stop. They're still on that little path, you know what I mean? They living with his parents, whoop de whoop, body wah. So, they got help, but eventually they venture out sometimes, like people do, because they don't want to follow the rules of wherever the situation they're at. Parents like, yo, you want to stay here? Hey, we don't do this, and we don't want you doing it here. So you have to do this, and that. We don't want to do that. We'll step out. That don't work out. We'll come back. Ooh, so we'll run around. We'll all hide and stuff around. We'll do the hiding thing, whatever. She gets clean. She gets clean. Maybe a little bit before I did. You know what I'm saying? Or it was going through the process. Matter of fact, she was still like in the process of when I was going and I was getting clean. She was going in and out. She was like dibbling dabbling here, but then she fully quit because she went to become a trucker, so she became a trucker, you know. And at first it was for other reasons, but then after a while it was like, okay, listen, yo, we could do this. You take care of here, I'll go here. I'll make money, meet together, get our place, have a family, whoop de wop, whoop de wop. This is after numerous tries. Now, mind you, beforehand, before all right before she's about to leave, he tells her about some chick that he works with. The chick is a known prostitute, crackhead, just so happened to get a job because, she's a female. She runs around half naked. She's 20 something odd years old. These dudes are like 40 something years
Yep.
old. Who's not going to keep this? Let's as you see, and I'm putting all the pieces together for you so you can understand what between a normal person, a person that has morals, and a person that is sober versus a person that has no morals versus a person that has
Mm-hmm.
you see it all playing out. So so mind you, now he's taking, I'm trying to help him get off the wagon himself the whole time, right? So I'm pushing him, telling him, look, you go here, this is what's going to happen. You could bet this is what's going to happen. You go here, you could bet this is what's going to happen. And I'm telling you, this is not where you want to be because I've been there and I'm calming myself out of there. And guess what? I still lost a lot. I did a lot. I got a lot of collateral damage that I lost, you know? And I was trying to tell him I got 5 collateral damages that I fucking devastated that it went down the way that it went down. And I'm where I'm at right now and I'm not with them. I said, yo, bro, you still got a chance. These human beings that you brought in the world, bro, man, no, you don't know. You don't know what'll happen 5 years down the line just because you're not hurting them or nothing, whatever. You understand? Like I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, you don't want this to happen to you. I got this. They they appreciate, they don't care, this, that, and the third. Whoop de wop, whoop wop. Telling, all right, bro. So after a while, I was like, I sound like a broken record. And if anybody knows me, I hate repeating myself. And I start to get down to the point of the line, like when I don't really never speak on shit I don't talk that I don't know. So when I don't really know about it, I don't really try to put my sense. So if I'm talking to you about it, bro, I
Uh-huh.
got some type of insight on it. Whether me, somebody I seen, something you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
you got
got some type
first-hand
of
knowledge.
insight on it. So, right. So I'm about understanding. So I try to understand everything that happens in my life. So his girl's already like, yo, beforehand, tell her, you get high. When you get high, there's no telling what you do. You got to stop working with her. You know what I mean? You've done it before. I'm telling you, you don't. You know what I mean? I don't want you to work with her. No, it's okay. I love the runaround. No, I think you're doing this. I think you're doing this because he's doing odd shit. Staying at a job 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock at night. He's a construction worker. Whose house are you supposed
Yeah.
to really be in at 10 o'clock at night?
Oh, I know it.
You know what I mean? He's that type of handyman type thing. You know what I mean? So, they're working late hours. It's just them two. You're getting high. She's half naked. You know, flaunting that thing. A
Mm-hmm.
crackhead on top of that. So he tells his girl before he leaves, "Hey, I think she's attractive. And yeah, I definitely see it's a problem me working with her." Now this is before she leaves. So he's like, yo, idiot, you're an idiot. You can't work with her no more. So he's like, nah, I got this, I got this. So then now talks her in. Now this is a truck driver we're talking about. Travels over the road, never been out really too far away from home. She's a family woman, stepped out her comfort zone. So now she's out there, God knows where, you know, in mountains, driving dark roads with a stranger, a male stranger, because that's her leader. You know what I'm saying? Which we'll get onto that later. And he's driving her crazy. So now all she's got to think about is his dick doing whatever it's doing with this chick, while she's on the road. Well, I've had playbacks in my head of someone's dick and something of mine too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a it's a different experience. I mean, if you've done it, it's a different experience. It's like I can't. Yo, whoa, wait. You know what I mean? So I get it. And you're out there on the road, idle time. Strangers, nobody around. You're vulnerable than a motherfucker. Her, she's a female. You know what I'm saying? They're vulnerable. It's like a red flag. That's like, remember you ever see the Soul Plane when the girl was like, hey, fellas, we got this nice, Snoop Dogg was like, this nice lady up here in this cockpit and she just turned 18. And you see everybody running, priest, football players, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Like they're letting you know, like, yo, oh, what? Legal? Now that's just legal. Now let's just take it someone vulnerable.
Yeah. Shoulder to cry on, dick to ride on.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a radius. You know what I mean? We feel that. I don't know how, we feel that. We can walk by you and we can feel that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. If it's a beep, 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 beep. I don't know. We can feel that. So so that's where we're at with it right now. So fast forward a little bit. So now she keeps asking me. So I call and be like, yo, bro, what's the deal? Nah, 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 bro. And then this is where I figured it out. I didn't know at the time, but he said to me, he said, I'm glad. He said, I don't care what happens from this point. All I know is I got you in my life, no matter what I do. He said, if they keep telling me or accusing me for doing what I'm doing, I'm just going to go and do it. He ended up smoking Dipper that night. Well, premeditated was him saying, if him doing the Dipper is the okay to say fuck everything else. So now that's all in your brain. So now you ration why you want to do it. You start, you get that answer. All those answers now start coming, and it's a all systems go, whether it's a great idea, a really, really great idea, or whether it's a really, really
Yeah, you already made your mind
bad
up.
idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it made it up for you. You thought about it, it made it up for you. It said,
Hmm.
nope, good idea. I remember times, right, where before I'd be around a female or something, and just the talk of sex or something comes up, and I catch wind. I think that's she's attractive enough, and we go in and blow. If she wasn't really serious about that, I'm chasing her around for about 5-10 minutes before I realize that it you know what I mean? Like, because I thought
Hmm.
she was coming at me, and it's a go. That's what the Dipper was doing. All systems go. So that's what he said to me. I promise you, maybe 3 hours later, I get a call from her crying, saying, said, don't call him no more. He pulled the Harlem Nights. Don't call me no more. I love her, and I'm going to go be with her. You had your chance. In front of his kids, the mother of his child, his kids, everybody, family members, mom, tried to bring him over the house, tried to bring her over my house. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, bro, whoa. So my question, so this part, this is the part of my question right now. So in this predicament, to whoever watches or whatever wants to comment, well, at this point, what would you do? You're friends with them both. Now listen to the seriousness of what really went down. It's like you destroyed your life in a couple sentences. How are you now? We're not even going to get to that part. That's that part of the question. What am I supposed to do at this part? At this point? So now I'm still I'm that's my brother. So there's never going to be a part where it's going to be like, bro, I fuck you. I don't ever want to be around you again. You're fucking no. That's never going to happen. Yes, and I told him. I said, bro, I don't like it. I don't like that move. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Now you because we talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanted to do something, you don't wait until she gets out on the road. You give her that option before she hit that road. You know what I'm saying? Because you just left her out there to wolves. You know what I'm saying? And you know that that's not even what she does. She's probably never even been nowhere out anywhere that she's been before, nowhere even that far
And
to
not
where
only
she's been.
that, now she's out there
So,
all stressed the fuck out, fucking upset, driving.
right. And this hundred
Hmm.
something $1,000 fucking vehicle, that's this
Yeah.
massive destructive
Not only is her
vehicle.
life at risk now, everyone else's too. And then just her mental state.
Right. So you don't so right. So that is just that part of that's some of the parts of the seniority of seriousness of this of what went down. So I don't really talk to him after that. He's got this other dude with him, which I ain't really too um keen on. You know what I'm saying? For real, anybody in that era, you know what I'm saying, or that's in that wave, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really too keen on.
Yeah.
You're a friend, you know what I'm saying? Just like he is. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Me avoiding y'all or staying away from this is something that no, I'm here for the help, the whole for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in this for the long haul. But I do have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But with everybody else,
Yeah.
they're just I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've really I had no bad rep with anybody that I've ever ran across with for real, for real. So it is what it is. It's just you go your way, I go my way.
Mm.
I got great peace of mind. I don't have to worry about getting shot. I don't have to worry about going to jail. I don't have to worry about anything. All I have to do is worry about protecting my family.
Yeah.
protecting my world. And anybody that I conversate with, anybody that I talk to in that vicinity, you're in that part. So that's what I do. That's what not all I have to worry about now because I'm at mine now. I'm
What's
peace at mine. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming to take on other people's problems at sometimes, but guess what I can do? I can literally block that shit out. Boom. I can turn on the
uh-huh.
TV to something else upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, that's fabulous. That's fucking fabulous. So, a couple days go by, not even a couple days, maybe 2 days go by. He calls me from his brother's phone crying or whatever the case may be. And I talk to him and I laugh with him. I say, bro, I know you're still high. So us conversating about what's going on is let's just talk. Are you okay? Everything good with you? Like what's going on? So he runs cups things. Right. As he's talking, I know he's still high because he's talking about ghost and gobbly type stuff. Somebody's got a soul. This person's alien. This person whoop de wop, like dumb shit like that. So then I tell him, I say, look, we thought it was this person that could, if he kept going down this hill, he could go be crazy. I said, but this is a strong individual, and I know he is. And he's like, yeah, I know he's right. I know it. And he's the brother person we're talking about. And then I'm like, but you, now I'm looking at it, you are the person that is one short of probably going crazy, not coming back. You know what I'm saying? With this soulmate. He told her that he loves her, but the crackhead is his soulmate, and she reminds him of her.
Uh,
Okay, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So now he wants his kid to take him to his soulmate. Kid says, what are you, effing crazy? Do you not know that that's my mother? So they get into a little tussle. He pushes the other one. The other one wakes up. Now these kids are fucking mammoth. They're like as big as you and only 16 and 15 years
yeah.
old. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. And this dude is like my size. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like and these dudes work out, play football. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking some pieces of work right now. So they dump on him. They dump on him. Parents now say, all right, we're going to get a restraining order on you. They're going to go to a restraining order on him. So now you put your hands on your kids. They fuck you up. You don't come back from that. That's. I mean, you might be able to.
It's
Listen.
gonna be a
I've done
long
a
road.
lot less, and have not come back. I have not came back from that. You see what I'm saying? Like I've done a
And then you
lot
just
less.
broke the mom's heart. That's
Okay. So now we're going to, before we start really getting into the conversation, so now we're going to fast forward it a little bit more. So now with everything she's heard, the whole nine goes on, this is where the delusion comes in. So and again, I'm asking because I would want other people's opinion. I remember this is my fucking
hmm
ride or die. This is my ride or die. But I I brought her into the picture. You decided to keep her into the picture. I didn't really like her throughout the picture, and then she grew on me in the picture. You know what I'm saying? So now it was like, well, I admired her strength, her survival skill, her ability to adapt, her ability to uh, overcome many obstacles as being someone that's from another country. You know what I'm saying? And going through whatever they went through over there, came over here, got tied up in this fucking rock star slash drug life, comes out, no rehab, no help, no real support, but just, you know, mom and, here and there people that really don't do it, but literally, but with everybody else around her still getting high. Everybody else around her still getting high. She
That's what's
cold
up.
turkeyed it. You got you got to fucking hey,
I said that's what's up. Sounds like
huh?
she had enough.
Right. So now she goes to me. My leader says he's gonna tell me I gotta go home for a little bit because he don't think that right. Absolutely. Then, but beforehand, so let's rewind it a little bit. So as soon as her leader found out that all that was going on and everything, right? Weird questions and weird shit starts happening. She calls me and be like, "Is that weird?" Like, yeah, yeah, that's weird. You know what I mean? Start talking, I forget like you don't need him. You here with me. I'm good. I'll help you out. I'll take care of you. And I told her, well, tell him to say that in front of his wife, you know? And she was like, yeah, I know. I said, yo, no, seriously, if it's that much of a good idea, tell him to say it in front of his wife. Tell him to say whatever he's saying to you now in front of his wife. And then he started really coming on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like holding her hand. This is your coworker holding her hand.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, 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 no. Rule number one, you don't touch no one else, no matter under any circumstance.
That's very
No
upsetting.
anywhere. You know what I mean? She could have busted them right then and there for that shit. You know what I mean? Like if she really wanted to. And I was like, no, get rid of him. Call them up right now and
ASAP.
tell them, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless if that's what you just want to do, go ahead and get banged out real quick. But that's not her little thing. That's not even her style. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, you know what I mean? So me as a friend, I felt like that's what I'm supposed to do. Make sure I know where she's at all the time and make sure if she needs someone to talk to, she don't have to go to a random Joe Schmo in the middle of the night because she's at truck stops and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he's probably asleep and she can't sleep, so she's walking around on the phone stressing. She don't have to go around doing none of that. She can come say and she's on with somebody she could trust. You know what I mean? So that's what I did for her. So in the process, okay, so now we're gonna fast forward it. So she goes, he's going to be homeless. So I'm going to go when I go home, I'm going to make sure that he's goes to rehab so he has a place. I said, who? I said, wait a minute. I said, first of all, I think you need to think about your option. Is it better to let go or to get? You know what I mean? To get what you want or to let go? Which one is more important to you? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, you you want this man, right? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case, you want your cake and eat it too. Your kids screamed to you, said, hey, stay out there. Don't come home. Stay out there. Get your money right. And let's get out. Let's go. We don't need that. Let's go. So I said, don't lose that. I said, because if you go back now and you go help him out now, after these boys got punched, got a little bit wrestled around with their dad or whatever, wrestled around, not to take they could have just took him to the mistress to offer all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, you don't care, so why would I? You know what I'm saying? Don't go back there and help him out. Go home. Go to those boys. Go to those boys. Grab them. Go to your mom's house for a little bit. Make sure they get back and forth to school, but go to your mom's house for a little bit. Be around your family. Be around the ones you love, ones that love you, because those are the ones that you're going to need right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was odd. Like, I was like, wait, but here I am. Now, this is my ace. But on the other hand, I'm like, this is my sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's grown. She's been around for almost 20 something years. You know what I'm saying? We've had our ups and downs, and that's what family members do. They have their ups and downs, but at the end, when time comes in need and someone is needed, they're right there. Sometimes the reciprocation ain't the same, but that's not what it's all about. It's about what's inside here. You know what I'm saying? And your moral stand. You know what I mean? Remember, I have females over here. So I'm telling her, leave them. You better not go back. You know, he had his, okay, go ahead. Hey, listen. And at the end of the day, you played the game. Don't cry now for him. You better not cry. You take whatever's coming to you. You either straighten up or you go down that road with your motherfucking head up high. And then when it's all done and said and done and it's time for you to wallow in that shit, then you wallow in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I told you. See, I have this thing about the word gambling and the word betting
Mm-hmm.
with with your life. Gambling is, you're not knowing the outcome. So you're just going to throw your chips in the wind. No, that's gambling to me. Betting is like I'm betting. If I go keep doing this in my life, if I keep being an asshole, if I keep fucking stealing, if I keep selling drugs, if I keep fucking cheating, if I keep lying, if I keep doing this, I'm betting ain't really much good gonna come out my life. I put that bet down on that. You know what I mean? But I bet now, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I keep my head up high, I keep my focus on positive things. I do good things in life. I treat those around me with respect. I tell the truth. I run a good little life. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the hell, good things come to me. Good things happen. I'm putting my bet on that. And I've been betting on that. I mean, I best, and look, I mean, I'm good. I'm okay right now. Because I put the bet. I didn't gamble. I didn't gamble on the unknown. I gambled on footsteps. Shit I already seen other people do. Fuck, they could do it. I was capable of pulling up much more conflicted and conf, you know, confusing, disturbing, hard shit than that little follow the footsteps. Somebody carved the way already. You want to hustle? They got overtime for that. They got second
Mm-hmm.
job for that now. Because guys, you're gonna be out on the street all night and all day anyway, so why not be in somewhere else
Yeah.
grinding for that gear? I knew that back then. I think we all do. But again, we're so blind. We're not blind. We got these blinkers on. And then you see like this, you see this blinker right here? Look at that. And right in front of me is a screen. I turn a screen. I turn a screen. I turn, there's visual. It's what we see. We don't want to see none of this on the side. Because if we're focused, we want to stay focused on the prize. So some of us got different ambitions. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us is raised a little different. Some of us watch Power when we're kids. Some of us watch, this when we're little kids. Some of us don't watch ESPN. Some of us don't watch motherfucking educational stages with our kids. You know what I'm saying? We do all this other stuff. We'll watch Power right in front of them, or we'll watch, Love Island, or we'll watch this, or we'll watch, any Dance Mom. We'll watch anything else with them, but
Yep.
a path. We got to do better. You know. Because it could be better if we all just follow the
Yeah.
footsteps that was already printed. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, you could invent other things along the way. Because guess what? The footsteps is already printed
Yep.
over there too. You know, because you don't just one day they decide and say, "I'm going to sell drugs." No, hey, okay, man. You know what I mean? You just don't up inside and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go fucking rape this bitch today." It was a footstep. It was a print already made about it. You know what I mean? It was a print already made about it. It can be done. It's your mentality. How it's your morals. You know what I'm saying? What you think, how you think, what are you thinking, what are you doing? You know. At the end, people keep talking about mental stability and things. Is it real? Yeah, it is real. Um, but I think anything in this world, they got a cure for it. They got a method to, I think you either got to be strong enough to find that answer or find that reason, or you just have the
Yeah.
resources, because it's definitely out there.
Hmm.
I mean, I tell you one thing when I was getting clean and stuff, I told people, I said the one thing you have most certainly have to do is find humor sober. You know, you have to find humor sober. Because when you're high all the time, shit, it's a blast most
Yeah.
of the time. You know what I'm saying? And that percentage when you're not having to do something else to obtain more of that feeling that you want, or you're not doing something real. But if you're just out partying or something, it's humor, it's fun. You have to find something that entertains you even on your boredest times.
Yeah, because idle
To
hands
me,
ain't good, you know?
oh, right. It was the thing, 168 hours. You know what that is?
What, a week?
168. What are you doing in 168? What is your 168 like?
Ah,
Maybe we'll do an episode with that. What is your 168 like? We'll
uh-uh.
write down our 168. And then when we'll do our 168, we'll go come back and we'll say, okay, well, what's the most positive thing on this list? And what is the most thing that we would like to take some time off to put to something else? So next Thursday,
Once.
we'll
Huh?
we'll do that. One
Sounds good to
six eight.
me.
Hey, we got 168 hours in a
Yeah,
week.
that is.
That's a lot. How
Uh,
are you idolizing that to benefit you? I try to tell my little girl that all the time. Like, hey, what are you doing that's going to benefit your cause? Then, you know, you're so worried about to do something that will hurt you in 5 years. Well, what about do setting a goal to do stuff to help you in 5 years,
yeah, that's what I was just asking my
right?
friend about the other night when I was at her house. I was like, so where do you see yourself in 5 years? And she's like, I was like, what, just being a mom and, like your kid's almost 18 and I understand the whole mom thing and parent thing, but motherfucker,
Oh man, did she raise them? Shit, at that time, let's get butt naked
yeah, now
and
she
drink
raised them,
Kahlua
but it's just like,
and
yeah,
fuck like rabbits.
it's like, what,
You
you're
know what
just
I'm
gonna be here
saying?
in the same town,
For
doing the
real.
same shit, working the same dead end job. I'm like, but some people are happy with that. It is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, hey, fuck it. Hey, I'm on that same kick because so right now I'm on this workout. I'm back into getting workout. My girls are getting older, and so it's like you know, dickheads are starting to come into play. So I want to make sure they know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this ain't that. And like I said, whatever you plan on doing to my little girl, I'm gonna do to every female in your family. So you know what I'm saying? I plan to do the same thing to them. She take it how you want to take it. And I'm gonna look the part as I always do. You know what I'm saying? Big black nigga. You know what I'm saying? Big black scary nigga. And I'm fine with that because you gonna learn today. Oh, you gonna learn today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to go to prison. You know, So you take it how you want to take it. When she gets when she gets that age, you know what I mean? That's her choices, what she wants to do. But at this point in time, it's my choice to protect her from
Yeah.
people that maybe not have the best interest in her life. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
the thing is,
right now, at her
hopefully,
age,
to see you. You know.
I don't think any I don't think any male has any good interest in any kid's life or the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, yeah, they should interact, but that's about it. Just interact. You know what I'm saying? Not as though, they should worry about schoolwork and all that other stuff, leave the grown stuff. Because I keep telling people, relationship, there's only one thing at the end of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? There's only one goal for a relationship. Get that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Get get some dick.
Yeah,
You
and
know what
then
I'm saying?
sometimes getting the pussy or dick may fucking lead you into a relationship you don't want.
Right, right. So, those are adult things.
Like right now, yeah, like right now
Let's
I'm
keep
kind of
it
going through
adult.
some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But it is what it is. You know.
And that's what I try to show. That's what I try to show my little girl, like me and her mom. It's just
Mhm.
you know we're older now. You know what I mean? Why do you want to confuse yourself
Yeah,
with this type of shit?
and then
You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll
Jealousy,
tell you what.
envy,
Yeah, I'll tell you
lust,
what. That
thirst,
fucking jealousy and envy should be for the
thought.
fucking birds.
Right? Why would
I've been
you
fucking.
know? What is the point? Why do
Dude,
you want to
I've been
put
going through
yourself
that
into
shit
that?
recently. I'm like, man, I don't even know this shit's worth dealing with, dude. Like,
You know, and right now I'm still talking like a parent. But I have moments to where if I have to, I'll go nigga
yeah,
on you. You know what I mean? And tell you, yeah, these little boys like, what the fuck you think? It ain't gonna be no thrill enough. You just gonna bleed and hurt for a little bit. Like that's all. And then what the fuck? And then he's probably
uh-huh.
going to try to
And
get
then it's just
somebody
gonna
else.
keep on going.
And
Uh-huh.
it's just gonna keep on going. And then the next person you think that you like or think that you that likes you, well, guess what he's trying to get? So once that happens, then everything's going to change. He's no more the nice guy no more. He's no more to this kid no more. You know what I mean? He's not answering the phone no more. He's not doing
Yeah,
this. His
yeah.
conversations with
And
you
then
got
they're
weirder.
always interested in you when you're not giving them attention. And as soon as you give them attention, and they get what they want, then
Right.
you know.
Then they go
Mhm.
back to not worried about you again.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. You're a whore. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You know what I
Just like this
mean?
whole fucking friend zone shit. The whole fucking friend zone, guys are only in the friend zone because you put them there. And
And then, like, what do you have in common with him that you want to be on the phone with him and stuff? But y'all both, you play sports? Well, you don't play sports. You know what I'm saying? Does he play sports? No, you don't play sports. Wait, does he play PlayStation? No, you don't play PlayStation. So what are y'all talking about?
nonsense. It's just that. Oh, they like.
You know what I mean? Like, what is the day in the life of conversation now? Because then I try to tell her again, like I try to tell her, I said, you want to know who I was, and it sucks for you. I was the boy that all the little girls couldn't have boyfriends. So I know all the little tricks, all the little gadgets, all the little schemes, all the little plays, I know all the little
Mhm.
shit that's gonna happen. Fucks up for you because you're gonna miss out on that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really get too many chances. You know what I'm saying? So if you do get to shoot your shot, you better shoot a good one because you're not gonna get that many shots because I know.
Yeah, ain't no running no game.
You know what I mean? You're right. Ain't no running no
Mhm.
game on the gamer. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry you had to. This is the parent that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good though.
So it's
Then
not
maybe they're
that.
learning in advance, and
And
get notes that they don't know about. They have an outside look.
right, right. So you know what I'm saying? And then I back it up all the time because I hate doing it because then it seems like damn I'm nagging and all this. But then I let her say like, listen, I just looking at like I really it's just all ain't nothing. saying like, I want you to be this, I want you to be that. It's just basically making you safe, making you aware that all this weirdo shit is out there. And I'm not trying to make you ill of this of sex. I'm not trying to make you ill of boys. I'm not trying to make you ill of any of that. I'm telling you, there's more time for that back
Yeah,
then when you're older. Right
more.
now, I'm telling you, I don't want you focusing on that, and I'm not letting you. I won't let you focus on that. I want
Mhm.
you to focus on this. When you accomplish this, and when you accomplish the fact that you are, well, you respect your body, you respect yourself, and you respect, and you command respect, and you get it because of who you are. You know what I mean? The strength and your resume that you're going to bring, you're going to be able to pick it. You know what I mean? You're going to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you follow the footprints.
Yeah. Just hopefully they listen, and sometimes that can turn into resentment or fucking anger because they think that you're trying to control them or whatever, but you're only looking out for the best.
I, at the end of the day, and I give it to them like this: if you want to do it, it's the easiest thing to do is to come and have the conversation with me and talk to me about it. Let me understand it. Let me, because still, no matter what, I'll let you do stuff to where I still think, and I pull that shit away when I think it's, you know what I'm saying? But I need to be in the mix to know what's going on. Like, if I'm not in the mix and I don't know anything's going on and I don't know, and you're keeping things from me because you think that you have to because it's going to be this big theatrical thing and you might not be able to do it. No, 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 no. I'm going to
Yeah.
monitor it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make it go down how I want it to go down. Yeah, yeah, okay, sure. No problem. We'll play that. But remember, I'm still going to hold the peace. I'm still going to be moving the pieces. You're going to think that huh, that you, if that's your intention, that you got me all wheeled and dealed. You know what I'm saying? And some things, yeah, you do have me wheeled and dealed with material things. Oh, I need hair stuff, or I need my hair done, or I need my eyebrows done, or I need my nails done, or I need sneakers, or I need clothes. Yeah, you can will and deal with me with that. But anything that can attack this up here, you can't will and deal with me with that. I need to make sure that nobody else gets inside here right now. I need to make sure that you're strong before you let somebody knock on that door. You know what I mean? I need to know this is strong, this is strong. You know what I'm saying? So I can sleep well at night. And when you go out there, you
Yeah.
ain't being bamboozled. You ain't falling
And
a
also,
victim. You ain't an SV, you ain't an SUV, FBU victim.
and then also
You know
have
what I
that bond
mean?
where they can call
You ain't getting beat on. You ain't getting beat on. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You being respected. And I tell her all the time, because she hear me and her mom arguing, yes, should you, yeah, but listen, hey, if you poke motherfuckers, it's better to get shit trash talked about than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't push the button. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people how you want to be talked to. As simple
you.
as
Yeah.
that. Have conversations with how you want to have conversations with. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, the moral of this whole thing is it started off between two immature people that met up in an immature state of fashion, made a family out of an immature state of fashion. You know what I'm saying? And then forgot about the family. You know,
Yeah.
because the kids are the family. See, a lot of people fuck a lot of, and even I did it, and I did it knowingly. Is damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, but is and I did it knowingly. Damn, fucking brain fart. But I think I was about to say is I did it knowingly. Is like when we bring kids into the world, it's no
No.
longer about me and you no more. I mean, it is. We still have to keep each other happy, But our main focus is our job is to give them the better life that we didn't have, or guide them a little bit different than we were guided. Because we know, and we should know that the world goes around, and everything is still happening that happened back then. It's happening now, but just at a faster rate and a more motherfucking sicker pace. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was happening back then in the Bible and stuff because they wrote about it. That's why it says, "Oh, the Bible knows about it." Well, of course, the Bible knows about it because as soon as they put man on earth, everything's been going the exact same thing. It's just less. You just got less of that Neanderthal shit. That's why you only see it every once in a while because now cameras everywhere, people get caught. But then now people are not even giving a fuck about that, so it's
Yeah.
happening all over again, just like nobody cares. So religion is not helping anymore. Anything is not because it's starting to get worse again. So what is going to work now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just gotta start at home.
Because there could be a lot of people just like me. Like if you have something in the Bible that I don't think that God would say or God would be a part of, now we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't care in any book if you put slavery. I don't think that was God's intention. I don't even think slavery should be in God's vocabulary. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? This is our God. It's the God we pray for. We're not going to pray, "Hey, God, make me a slave." You know what I mean? So I don't think that was our God. And then the big one, that 6-year-old little girl. 6-year-old little girl is a bother to me, and ever since I started really digging deep into it, and I'm like, whoever put that in the thing, whoever put that in the Quran, could have probably as well as just been a child molester that just nobody didn't know that
Yeah.
that's who he was back then. You know what I'm saying? Because no, that's exactly what it was. I don't care how you spin it, how you try to make it doctorate, how you say reason why he married the little girl, or whatever the case may be. It's sick. And the Quran gave it the guide, the okay. Well, maybe I'm still walking like this. I don't know. Or like this. But to
Yeah.
me that's evil. So whoever put that part in, that part right there is probably the worst part in the Quran. I don't really never seen too many other fabricated stories, but that one right there was was a was a doozy for me, and it's hard for me to overlook that. So uh that's how it was. So my wife was talking about that too today, the thing, but we're off topic. But again, so let's get back to these two. So am I right? Should I had should I had should I had gave her the information? Now, mind you, throughout their whole relationship, I had knew stuff that he didn't know. I had knew shit that she didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nothing about infidelity or anything like that. Like you know why why she ain't doing this or why he doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like why this is going down like this, why this is going, you know what I'm saying? Like those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew why the yin and the yang was happening. And I would throw little hints to both of them in between, you know what I'm saying? Trying to play like God, in my own way. Like, hey, well, maybe you should try this. Or maybe you should try this, you know? Because I knew on both sides. But I can't not entrust one to trust the
Yeah.
other, you know? So I just did it the way that I did it. And I've been doing that for years with them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had plenty of friends on the other side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? And basically that's how it been if I cared about you. If not, then it just didn't matter. But you know what I'm saying? Like, um, so it's like some part of me feels like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have. But in reality, I don't still like the move was vicious. The move was vicious. It was a real vicious move. I mean, you sent her out there, and now mind you, she lives with your mom. She lives with you and your mom and the kids. And you said, "Hey, while you're out there on the road, don't call me no more. Don't talk to me. It's over. I'm gonna start a life with this crackhead." Damn, that
Yeah,
just
that's wild
sounds
as
fucked
hell.
up.
Yeah,
This
it's
ain't
definitely
that.
that.
This ain't
That's
that.
crazy ass shit.
So now I still here for your support and for support, and I'm always gonna tell you what I think. And but hey, you playing the game. You're playing the game, bro. So hey, I can't interfere in that.
Yeah, that,
Or I might throw a tech on me. Next thing you know, I'm fucked up in a wing
yep,
ding with you now. So hey, good luck, bro. I love you. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I have to say to you. So if you ever come across this, just know this is the boundary sign now. You know, until you can come, I can't even condone what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done some crazy shit, but I've never maliciously tried to ruin somebody that didn't have nothing. Like if I fucked up and just like I've cheated on women before and I've left them and I've said some horrible things to them. But guess what? They had the crib, they had the, you know, they, it didn't matter. I would. It's like okay, here, take it, and I
yeah.
still help you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, at the end of the day, they're my baby mom. They were my baby mom. So yeah, of course, I didn't care about the ones that didn't have my kids, but the ones that had my kid, of course, yeah, I felt bad every time I did do a dickhead move. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I'm a dickhead, so I do dickhead things. And well, I put myself around things to do dickhead things, which all me. And hey, and some could deal with that while it was going
good,
on,
right?
and some couldn't. So, and now we're here today. And yeah, I'm a better person today. And it sucks because, you know, I sit here and say, yo, I had all this that I am right now. I had that all in me from Paul.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I chose to follow the other fucking footprints. You know? I didn't choose the footprints in the sand. I chose the footprints in the
I'm gonna
concrete.
stop this at an hour. That way I can download it because
Fuck
the last
you.
one.
All right, well, so talk to me. Love, like, subscribe, whatever. Talk to me. Tell me what would you have done? What do you even think about the situation? Or you don't say nothing at all. Uh, but hey, you heard it here first. If you want to know anything else, I tell you this ain't that one other. This ain't that moment. Your mama
Oh my
keep calling
god.
me all the time. Tell that tell that hoe to stop calling me. And this ain't that with TikTok neither. Fuck you, TikTok. Facebook too. Oh my God, Facebook is a mess. Facebook, they let people breastfeed, and they got this thing where they all just showing their cooters and getting naked, and I can't, and we can't say
But you
fuck
can show
shit.
a
Damn,
vagina.
holy shit, this is the world we're going to. You see what I'm saying? They just making females out to be
Yeah, pretty
objects,
much.
objects. And y'all love it. I love it too. Hey, if you want to show me
Extremely.
your shit, show me your shit. And don't get it twisted. If you open them legs up and tell me I'm a hit, I don't give a
You're
fuck.
grown.
I'm gonna put the
Single
stick
mom.
in. Come holler at me. F underscore Paul
Gotcha.
420. So that's F underscore 420 Paul 420. Shit, I'm high as fuck. It don't matter. Light up. Yo, if I don't see you, I saw you. If I don't hear from you, I heard
Gotcha.
from you.